guys, welcome to new video. In last video we solved flag 1 of Mr. Robot CTF room. Now in this video I am going to solve flag 2nd as well as flag 3rd of Mr. Robot room. So just start Mr. Robot machine again. Here you can see I already started this. Now here you can see I have submitted key 1. Now let's find key 2 and key 3. In last video we were on page IP address of robot machine and robots file. So there was total two file mentioned. First one is key dictionary and second one is key1 of 3.txt. So let's try to open dictionary file. Copy that dictionary file from URL, remove robots and paste that dictionary file. Hit the enter button and download that dictionary file. Simply click on OK. Okay, it is downloading now. Meanwhile it is downloading dictionary. Let's open terminal. Now just cat mrrobots.txt like we previously found this mrrobot.txt, all the files present on our target URL. Just cat this. After displaying this, you can see there are multiple files and folders like admin path and login page. So its login page is redirecting to wp-login, means this site is built on WordPress. Let's try to access this WordPress login page. Open a new tab, paste target machine's IP /wp-login.php to log into WordPress. wp-login.php. This will redirect us to admin login page of WordPress. Now we will enter any fake credential here and try to intercept this request into burp suite. So for that we need to set a burp suite proxy. So open setting, preferences and search for proxy. Here you can see it is in network settings. So click on settings, choose a proxy access as a manual proxy configuration and HTTP proxy as 127.0.0.1. It is loopback IP. And also tick on also use this proxy for all FTP and HTTPS. Now click on OK. We have set a proxy for browser. Now open burp suite, go to proxy, then options. Here you can see we have already set up proxy here, like it is on 127.0.0.1 and port number is 8080. Now click on intercept, open browser again, close this proxy setting, and it is downloading our dictionary still now. Okay, now enter any username here. I am entering username as admin and password as password. Open burp suite and turn on the interception. Click on login. After logging in, you can see it have captured the request. You can simply copy this, select everything, copy by Ctrl C and save this request in LibPad. Open LibPad, paste our request. Now you can turn off the interception, remove the proxy by again going to settings, preferences, network setting, choose no proxy, click on OK. Done. We have successfully downloaded dictionary. Now just analyze this. Open terminal again. You can use ls. So there is one folder called downloads. So it will be in downloads folder. So just change directory to where we have downloaded our dictionary file. So it is in cd home/kali/downloads. Here you can see there is one file fsociety.dictionary. This file contains all usernames as well as password. So you can just cat this. Here you can see there are multiple username and password combination. Now we need to brute force login credential of our target system. For that we are going to use Hydra tool. To use Hydra tool, we have already captured request in the burp suite. So we have copy pasted that request into LibPad. Now use command hydra, then hyphen capital L, because we need to find our username. That's why I'm using here hyphen capital L, and I will provide dictionary link. So it is epsoseti.dic. Then hyphen p. I'm using a small p because I'm giving any false password. Like here I'm giving test as a password. Now just open Leafpad or website. There you can see link of our site is 10.10.230.68. Just copy that domain name or IP address, paste it here, remove front HTTP, it is not necessary. Thereafter we need to specify request method, like it is a get request or post request. For that, open Leafpad where we have captured our Bubsuit request. In starting you can see it is a post request, not a get request. For that we need to use here http hyphen post hyphen form, because it is a post request. Okay, I will extend this by Ctrl Shift X. Our command is now like hydra hyphen capital L epsoseti.dictionary hyphen p test IP and form method. Thereafter we need to specify values of password as well as username. So use double inverted comma. I'm just closing this Bubsuit, we don't need it. Open a Leafpad and we need to make a URL like wplogin.php and with its value of username and password. So copy wp-login.php and paste it here. After that use colon and specify username as well as password value. We need to set flag for user as well as password. So copy last line as it is. Okay, paste it below. Now instead of admin use here user flag. So use here cap user, and for password use cap pass. We are just adding a pass, so header will try our given values here. Set flag for password as a pwd. Okay, we have set up the flag. Now we need to copy what error we are getting while entering any wrong information. So it is showing us invalid username. So use colon invalid username. We are using here invalid username because it will scan for a response where it contains invalid username. In response where it will not display in invalid username, it will take that as a correct answer. So just use this command. Thereafter use hyphen t for threads. I'm setting here 30 threads. You can set as many threads as you want. By default its value is 10. Now it is scanning for username. If there is a no value like invalid username, then it will be a right answer. Here you can see it is showing that login is elite and password as test, means username is elite. We have successfully found the username. Now perform same step to find password. Our user is elite. Sorry, user is elite. Copy username and paste it into Leafpad. Now we need to find password. IP of our target system is 10.10.230.68. Note it down for your future reference. Now to find the password, use same command as before. Open terminal, use up arrow for previous command. Previously we used hyphen capital L, so here we are going to use hyphen small l and specifying user as a elite. Now open Leafpad and copy username and paste that username into a browser and give any password, like I am giving here test, and click on login. After entering this, you can see it is showing that the password you entered is incorrect. Previously it was showing us username is incorrect. Now it is showing password is incorrect. Means we are on right track. So in command, just remove -l, use small l. Instead of App Society dictionary, use here elite, and remove hyphen small p. Instead of that, use hyphen capital P, because we need to mention dictionary path. So our dictionary is appsociety.dic. So specify here appsociety.dic and hit the enter button. It will start scanning for password of elite user from appsociety.dictionary file. So it will take some time to display all the result. Here you can see it is showing multiple results like password of elite is false, window, wikia. This is a wrong answer. We need to find correct answer. What we did wrong, we mentioned wrong response. So here you can see response is the password you entered for the username elite is incorrect. We need to copy this response and paste it into Hydra. We cannot use incorrect username response here. So paste that response here and hit the enter button. It is also showing us wrong information. Maybe there is some mistake. So again, use up arrow for previous command and remove few words. Like I'm removing here last few words up to username and hit the enter button. It will start scanning for password of elite user. I tried cracking password of elite user on my Kali machine, but because of low configuration, I'm not able to crack that, and it was taking too long time and my machine was not responding. That's why now I'm going to use AWS to crack this password. You can use your Kali machine, that doesn't matter, but my system is not compatible. That's why I'm using AWS EC2 instance. So first of all, we are going to copy our IP. So I have just newly launched robot machine. So just copy its IP, open AWS console. I have to download dictionary file here. So I will use command wget and paste our target IP. So it was http colon slash slash 10.10.09.165 slash appsociety.dic. So this was our dictionary file. We are downloading it using wget. If you are using your Kali machine, then you don't need to perform this step. So wget is downloading a dictionary file into Kali machine. It is of nearly 6 to 6.5 MB. Okay, so dictionary is downloaded now. You can cat this dictionary, so it will display its content. But it is very big file, means it should contain multiple duplicate elements. So it is so big and it will take so much time to crack the password, and that's why we need to sort this by unique command. Now I will use Ctrl C to cancel this cat command. Okay, so now to sort this, I will use cat to display its content, then appsociety.dic. Thereafter use pipe operator, and if you want to sort it by alphabetical order like 0 1 2 3 4 and thereafter ABCD, then you can use sort command. It is not mandatory to use. Then use pipe operator, and you need to sort it by unique. So use unique greater than sign and specify output directory. So I'm saving it in output directory sorted.dic and hit the enter button. So it will sort this dictionary. Now you can display its content by cat sorted.dictionary. In previous video we tried cracking password using Hydra. So in this video we are going to crack password using WP scan. It doesn't matter whether you are cracking it from Hydra or WP scan. So I'm just using here WP scan hyphen URL, then specify target URL. So it is http colon slash slash and paste the target machine's IP. This is a WordPress website. That's why we are using WP scan here. So just enter URL. Thereafter you need to specify username. So for that you can use hyphen capital U for specifying username. So it is a elite and hyphen capital P for password. So we are going to use sorted.dic as a password. So provide full path of our dictionary file. So it is in slash home slash kali slash sorted.dic and hit the enter button. It will start scanning our target URL. WP scan first of all scan for its WordPress version, its username, its backup files, and many more things. So here you can see it is showing that its WordPress version is 4.3.1. Now it is checking for configuration backups. So there are no configuration backup found. It is now attacking. We have sorted this dictionary. That's why it is not taking a long time. If we didn't sort this, then it will take so much time. That's why always use unique keyword to sort our dictionary file. Here you can see we have successfully captured the password. So our username is elite and password is er28-0652. So this is how you can find password of this machine. Now let's try to log into this WordPress website. Open a new tab and try to paste our target URL. So it is 10.10.208.163 slash wp-login.php. Let's try to access this. Our default username is elite and password is er28-0652. So it will take some time to load login page. Our login page is loaded now. Now use username as a elite and password as er28-0652. Er is capital and click on login. Meanwhile it is loading. Let's try to make a reverse shell for this. So open a new tab and search for PHP reverse shell. So from that we can copy reverse shell script. So reverse shell. Okay, after searching for this, hit the first URL. It is GitHub repo of Pentest Monkey. And also open LibPad to edit this reverse shell. Okay, I have opened LibPad to save this. Now just click on first URL. Thereafter select php reverse shell.php file and copy each and everything from this. From first line to last line. I'm just copying everything from this. Copy this by Ctrl C or right click and copy. Then open a LibPad and paste it there. After pasting this, just scroll up and we need to modify IP address of this script. So we need to mention our localhost IP. For that you need to open Terminator and find your IP address. So use command IPA to find your local system's IP. After IPA, you can see our IP is 10.9.10.208. Simply select and copy this. Open a terminal and instead of localhost IP 127.0.0.1, use our IP. It's 10.9.10.208. Thereafter, specify any port here. I am going to specify here 4444 port. You can specify any port like 5555 or anything you want. Copy this payload. Now you need to paste this payload into our victims server. So first of all, set up netcat listener by nc-nlvp and port number as 4444 because we have used the same port on our reverse shell. Open victim side, go to appearance, editor, thereafter click on archives.php. After opening this archive.php, remove each and everything from this and paste our reverse shell PHP code. So just remove everything, paste our code by Ctrl V, scroll down below and save this by update file. Now we have successfully updated the file. Now to get a reverse shell on our netcat listener, we need to access this archive.php file. Currently target system is using 2015 theme. So to find its location, just copy IP of our target system, open a new tab, therefore paste that IP with link. Thereafter, our archive.php will be in wp-content. So it is default location which contains all themes and plugins related files. So in wp content, there will be a folder of themes. So use here themes and specify the theme name. So target system is using 2015 theme. That's why we are using here 2015 slash our file was archive.php. To cross verify theme name, just open target system and in select theme to edit, you can see it is 2015. Okay, so there is double E after T, and in the end use archive.php and hit the enter button. So after opening this file, we will get reverse shell on our terminal. Here you can see we successfully got the reverse shell. It is showing us dollar sign. Now we can perform any command here. First of all, we will stabilize this window by using Python. To stabilize this window, use command python -c single inverted comma import pty semicolon pty dot span open round bracket double inverted comma slash bin slash bash close that double inverted comma round bracket. Okay, I mistakenly typed there single inverted comma, so remove that and use double inverted comma. Close this command, hit the enter button. After this, you can see we have stabilized this window and we are into daemon @linux. You can check username by whoami command. After whoami, you can see it is showing user as a daemon. Now to find a flag, we will change directory to /home. After that, use ls to list all the files and folder. So there is one folder robot. So robot is another user. Just change directory to robot. Use ls here. After ls, you can see there are total two files: key2 of 3.txt and password raw-md5. So just try to cat key2 of 3.txt. So use cat key2 of 3.txt and hit the enter button. After this, you can see it is showing us permission denied, means we don't have permission to uh, find its content. You can check its permissions by ls-la. After this, you can see it is showing permission as read only for the user and write execute is not for user, and group and other users doesn't have any write or read or executable permission. Now you can see user of this file is robot, means robot user only can find its content. Now there is another file password raw md5, and this file have read write permission for user. It doesn't have execute permission. For group it have read permission, and for others it have read permission. Means even if we are into others group, like daemon is other user, still we can read its content. To read its content, we can use cat password dot raw hyphen md5. So it will display its content. Hit the enter button. After this, you can see there is robot colon and something is encrypted format. It is in md5 encrypted format, means it is password of robot user. So you can simply copy this password and crack this using like John the Ripper or crack station. So I am going to paste it into crack station and click on crack hashes. It will crack this password. After this, you can see it has successfully cracked this password and it is showing password as abcdefg up to z. So this is very long password. You can copy this password, open the terminal again. Now what you can do, you can switch user by su command, and we are going to log in into robot user. So use su robot, specify password as abcd up to z and hit the enter button. We successfully got the robot shell. We are into robot user now. You can cross verify it by who am I command. It is showing that we are into robot user. Now to display the content of our file, use cat key2 op3.txt. So use cat double tab will not work here. So after this command, you can see we have successfully captured the key2. Just select this key, right click and copy this, open web browser, close all unwanted tabs and go to try hack me, scroll down below and submit our key in what is key2. After clicking on submit button, you can see it is showing us who your answer is correct. Means we have successfully found two keys. Now it's time to find third key. So again open terminal. Here use sudo -l to check sudo permission to commands. After this it is asking us password of robot user. So let's provide robot user password. So it is ABCDEFG up to Z. It is showing that sorry user robot may not run sudo on Linux. Okay, so robot user don't have sudo permission. Now we need to find commands which have root privileges. So for that we will find commands which have SUID less than 4000. So here we are going to use command find then slash, because we are going to find every file present in slash parent directory. Thereafter -perm for permission. We need to find SUID below 4000, so use slash 4000. Now use hyphen print to greater than slash dev slash null. Hit the enter button. After this you can see there are plenty of commands which have SUID less than 4000. So nmap command also have less than 4000 SUID. So we can use nmap command here. So wait for some time. Whenever it loaded, use nmap. It will show help about nmap. After nmap you can see in last there is option of interactive. Go into interactive mode. So we can use nmap as a interactive mode. So simply use nmap hyphen interactive and press the enter button. Now we are into nmap console. Here try to use any Linux command. Is it working or not? Here you can see after pwd it is showing that unknown command. We need to use Linux command here. So for that what we will do, we will try to get shell access of this. To get shell access we will use explanation sh. Now you can see we successfully got the shell access of this. Now use pwd to check present working directory. Currently we are in /home/robot. To find root flag we need to change directory to /root. So use cd/root. Use ls. After ls you can see there is key3 of 3 txt. Means we successfully found the key3. Now to display its content use cat key3 of 3 txt. It will display content of key3. Now you can see we have successfully found key3. Just double click it and right click and copy this key. Open a web browser and paste our key here. After that click on submit button. And we have successfully found the key3. So this is how you can find all the keys of Mr. Robot CTF challenge. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, then don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you are interested in learning ethical hacking, penetration testing or bug bounty hunting, then you can enroll into my course. I have given my course link into the description. You can just check it out. Thank you for watching.